You hearing it?
All right, baby.
I'm not saying there's not love here. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying to break up.
We're not breaking up. And it would be a divorce because we're married.
Yeah, okay.
But in some of it, I just don't ever want her to have to worry. And I know it takes, through conversation and stuff to have awareness and stuff. But I don't want to put that stress when we're, struggling on her when she's already dealing with. So let's go behind her back and
commit financial infidelity for the rest of our marriage. That's going to go real well, guys. Real well.
I plan on doing it forever.
Yeah, and when would that logic change, Guy?
Through conversations that we need to start.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have them because you don't want to stress her out.
Alright guys, Caleb Hammer thought these guests just needed basic budgeting help. But within minutes, they release hidden debt, reckless decisions, and excuses that make Caleb Hammer completely lose it. The pressure gets intense and this sprouts into a full-blown financial explosion you have to watch to believe. Breaking it all down on Debt Disaster Daily. Subscribe for more financial chaos. Less than 1% that do watch are subscribed. Let's see if we can bump those numbers up since you are all watching. Let's jump in.
Okay, let's talk about the payday loan because that was actually interesting. What the do you think about this? Hearing about these payday loans. Why the would she not know now?
Yeah.
I understand why she maybe... I understand your logic, even though I think you're both, to be completely honest. I think you're just trying to use that as a, a little...
Excuse.
Virtuous
I didn't want to have to ask. I was already asking family for money and paying them back money. Yes, you said this already.
You said that in your nice little monotone voice. Yes, I heard it. Okay, very good. So, why doesn't she know 6 months since birth of the child?
I didn't want to put that stress on her. My biggest thing is I don't want to have
So she will never be capable of being able to listen to anything you say? Because if she wasn't then, she wasn't capable 3 months ago. She's
already overwhelmed
with
taking care of a baby. I want to be able to have
she'll be overwhelmed forever with your own logic, though. So she, you know what this means. You know what this means, right? And it's because you weren't able to vet other people. Right? Yeah. So this guy...
Tyler.
Yes, that is his fake name. I was confirming. Okay. Yeah. He is essentially saying that he will always think you're stressed, and as long as he thinks you're stressed,
I'll never be in the know.
He can continue to go behind your back on this. That is the logic he is using. And I want that to be very clear.
Oh boy, we got some infidelity financially going on. Interesting.
And I took care of him while he was in Cali.
She did.
And I told him everything.
She took a lot of burden on that, making sure the minimums were paid.
And that was really the only time I knew of the finances. Just that period.
Wait, what do you mean? You don't know about the finances in general?
Well,
not really.
Why? Why aren't you guys having that conversation together? This is every fucking couple. Man.
I don't know.
Why? You don't know?
I don't know.
How do you not? No, okay, why are you not including her then? She doesn't know why she's not being included.
I guess we just don't have conversations about it.
We have our own bills.
We'll have conversations with how much money we have left after bills and stuff, but beyond that, it's just...
How combined are we?
Not really at all.
Why? You're married.
We do have one joint bank account, but we don't use it. It's like a credit union.
What's the point? How do you even know all the finances then? If one person's managing the finances, how do you even know what they are if we're separate?
I just cover all the bills since she's been a stay-at-home mom, and the only thing she covers is her car now.
Really? And if you're sitting with Caleb Hammer right now, how's that working for you? Have you asked yourself that? At least before you actually enter the show.
And
so
my
she's making money again.
Yeah, but what if she's not able to cover that because she only has $500?
I was covering it at the time.
What's at the time?
When she had her baby and she wasn't working.
Her baby. You guys hearing the fucking words?
Well, our baby.
Come on. This is starting to add up here. Starting to fucking add up. Come on, the language you use, right? You hearing it?
Our baby.
I'm not saying there's not love here. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying to break up.
We're not breaking up. And it would be a divorce
I'm not saying
because we're married.
Yeah, okay.
But in some of it, I just don't ever want her to have to worry. And I know it takes, through conversation and stuff to have awareness and stuff. But I don't want to put that stress when we're, struggling on her.
Oh, man. Well, if you're in a relationship like this, you got to be transparent. You just got to.
She's already her back and commit financial infidelity for the rest of our marriage. That's going to go real well, guys. Real well. I plan
on doing it forever.
Yeah, and when would that logic change, Guy?
through conversations that
Yeah,
we
but you
need to
wouldn't have them
start.
because you don't want to stress her out.
Yeah.
So when would that change?
No.
No.
Yeah, okay, what's different now? And don't use the bull. That's
It's in
why I'm
front
here.
of me.
Shut the look. That's not why. Like, okay, yes, you're here. We can talk about things, but that doesn't mean all of a sudden his entire behavior and mindset on life that he's been living the past multi years as you guys have been together is all of a sudden changing. We can give budgeting advice, maybe conversations that you guys are able to have, different mindsets of the way you're able to look
I've never
at things.
had any of that stuff.
Okay, but what, honestly, though, to you is going to be different, apparently. Now you're getting called out by it, and I'm discovering this. Who even knows, if this was even in the picture, but I'm discovering that, dude's using his little, virtuous looking amazing to hide things from you and will always use it. Calls it your baby. So what are we doing? What is actually going to change?
Well, and one of the biggest things
Why
too
would
is
it
like I
change?
didn't realize how much of, especially with like the payday loans and stuff, until I sent all the documents here. I didn't even look at some of the interest rates on these things, and there's one of them. It has like a 7% interest rate.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? What?
Broken? You're the one that's overseeing the finances. That was your self-assignment.
I know.
And she was okay with assigning that to you.
I don't even know how it was approved for them. I just applied for them. I knew I needed money. And
that's why the interest rates are so high, because so many people just let them go into collections. Okay, that's not the point. How about the point of why the do you not know if you're the one that's taking on the responsibility of taking care of the house financially?
I should have looked at the statements.
I agree. I'm asking why you haven't. Thanks for agreeing with me. Why haven't you?
It was just simple. They take it out of your paycheck. You get the funds when you need it.
I get that. I didn't think of it. But you have self-assigned you. So why have you felt like you have not needed to go through every document and be informed on the finances of the house?
I feel like it's just so big of a hole that it's just overwhelming to look at.
So now you're
you need second eyes to look at it, so it's not overwhelming.
No, you know what he just said? He says, now I'm not just protecting her from getting overwhelmed, I'm protecting myself. Oh, thank goodness.
Yes, I'm a bitch because I can't tell the difference between these numbers and whatnot and how over scary these numbers are. Welcome to real life. Welcome to real life.
Really helping the house here. You got a f***ing kid, dude. Like, we can't just, put our head in the sand. We're not able to do that anymore.
Protecting him from getting his chewed out. Protecting himself.
I'm sure he likes it.
I don't.
Probably.
But there needs to be more conversation, and I'm
100%.
sorry about that.
It's all good.
But there needs to be more done about that.
We'll write out a list of all our finances.
Newlyweds. Young.
They really don't know what the fuck they're doing. Holy shit, this is, wow. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, accountability is also needed here.
I mean, I'm happy that you like that type of language. There's two walkaways from it. There's the walkaway that I think, people that aren't involved in these conversations will do. But they're like, oh, good, they're green. Or there's the other way, who's been involved in so many of these conversations where it's, oh, they're both agreeing so they could just move on and not have any confrontation. Spoiler alert, they told me beforehand that they avoid confrontation because you guys are just afraid of confrontation with each other. So it's just like that right there, what you guys just did, that is just so you can avoid this and never have to talk about this. It's like, oh, we're drawing the line in the sand. We'll talk about it now. It's like, okay, but you're not. You just deferred that to a later date.
Yeah, honestly. This is just going to be like our fresh start.
Why aren't you putting yourself into the conversations? Why aren't you asking the questions? Because things are happening, money there, money's going away, there's debt. Yeah. Why aren't you putting yourself in there? Trust me, there's a little bit of responsibility on your end as well here.
Yeah. Well, I do worry. Well, I have my car to worry about and my everything.
My, her baby, blah, blah, blah.
All right, well, the video basically ends right there. More of the story. I mean, this is pretty simple. You got to be held accountable for your actions. What are these actions? Well, the guy is not being transparent with his wife about finances. And not only that, these guys are afraid to ask the big questions, the tough questions. Ooh, scary. That's just how life is. Sometimes we gotta face our problems. You can't walk away from problems. You can't run away from them. You gotta face them head on. And finances is very important. It's a very important issue. You must find solutions head on and go straight for it. Because if you don't, your kid is gonna suffer. I don't even know if these guys are taking their finances or whatnot seriously, but by the looks of it, they just completely ignore the fact that they don't know and they don't want to know and they're afraid to know, and that's just not how life works, unfortunately. So you guys gotta step up and get through it. Get through it, or else there will be bigger consequences. All right, guys, this is That Disaster Daily. Thank you guys for watching. We are out of here. Do not forget to subscribe.